Hi everyone, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching, and what do you think of my new hairstyle? I know, I'm like 3 years behind the trend of these, but I don't know, I all of a sudden just wanted to try it, and I showered a little bit ago. I don't know if I did it right though, like, I don't know. I wanted to film a video. I look so ridiculous. I wanted to film a video because I have to start testing these lip products. You guys have seen from the title, I am doing that March Madness that I brainstormed with you guys. So many of you loved that idea. And so what I decided to do is choose 32 lip products. And if you don't know what March Madness is, it is in the United States, there's a football championship for college. And to win the NCAA championships, you go through this thing called March Madness. So the 32 best teams all compete against each other. And you take the 32 best teams in the nation, you pair them up, and then whoever wins moves on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to test 32 lip products. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So I've broken them down into 4 different sections, like 4 different types of lip products, because that's similar to how the basketball tournament works. And so within my groupings of 8, 32 divided by 4 equals 8, I have 8 products to test. And out of those 8 products, we're gonna, kind of work our way up the tiered system. So each product is going to be basically battling with another one, and the winner will move on. And I don't exactly know how I'm gonna be judging it yet. Like, there's definitely gonna be like texture, color, formula, lasting power, just I guess how I'm feeling that day. So all these things are going to kind of combine to a score. Because after you finish testing all 32, now you've got 16, right? And after you finish testing 16, then you're down to 8. And the 8 will give me the top 2 in every category. And that's going to be really, really helpful. And I might end up decluttering some of these products going forward. Like, there might be some of these products that I don't end up liking. I also chose a lot of older products and products I haven't tried yet in my lip product collection. I know, it's amazing to think I haven't tried all of them yet, but I haven't. So I'm throwing them in this video, seeing if I like them, seeing if I don't, and we shall see what the winner is at the end. Who's gonna win the lipstick championship? I shouldn't even say that, lip product championship, because I have things in here other than lipsticks. But let's get into my first 8. So this quadrant is going to be my liquid lipstick quadrant. I have a lot of liquid lipsticks, and I found last year when I was using up my minis, I don't really wear a whole lot of liquid lipstick. So this is really going to be important for me to figure out what type of textures I like, why I like them, why I don't like them, what colors I like in liquid lipsticks, and so on and so forth. So let's get into it. You'll see I've tried to pair light colors together. So my first battling duo is going to be this one. So I've got the Revlon Matte HD lip color in the shade Flirt. And this is a peach. These used to be my favorite formula of liquid lipsticks, and I haven't used these in 3 years. Since I moved to Germany, I haven't touched these. And it's time to figure out, is this a top formula? Is this a top shade? I don't tend to lean toward a peach shade, so it's important for me to check it out. And it is battling the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Pink Bliss. Now, I bought this when I was here in Europe. Did I buy Rimmel? I don't know, you can't get Rimmel in Europe. I don't know. So this is a little bit pinkier. It's a little bit pinkier of a shade. They both smell really fruity and good. You can see it's pinkier, a little bit more neutral, and I'm excited to see how this goes. I've only worn this once or twice, so I don't remember, but I think it'll be important to battle these out to see which one I should keep, or if I should keep both of them. Okay, battle 1. Battle 2 is the battle of the raspberries. I have this Milani Powerlip Lasting Moisturizing Gloss Stain in Raspberry Tart. All right, so what's interesting about this, it has a little brush on it, and you twist it, and then the product pops out. And what I noticed about this is a really, really thick formula. So I'm interested to see if I even like this formula. This is one I've probably only tried 2 or 3 times. I bought this when I lived in Tacoma, so it's another 3-year one. And it'll be interesting to see what I think about this. I don't remember loving the formula, to be honest with you. But this is my chance to say, like, it's worth keeping or it's worth getting rid of. And it is battling an oldie but a goodie. Do you guys remember the J.Cat Wonder lip paints? How long have I had this? I don't know. But this is based on the, what is it, the OC lip tars that are like out of, no one can buy anymore, but you used to get them from Sephora. Now I know I need to shake this up, so it's not going to swatch out correctly. It has separated slightly, but it doesn't smell like it's gone bad. It still has that mint scent to it. And this will kind of give you a little style of the color. It's a lot brighter of a raspberry, but I'm interested to see if I like the idea of this lip tint. These are very, very strong pigmented colors. I remember this one being a little bit drying, so I'm interested to see like drying versus like sticky, which one will win that battle. Okay, matchup number 3. Now we're going to things I know that I like, but I'm just uncertain about the color. This is the Wet n Wild matte liquid lipstick. So this is not the one that is the kitty cat. And I got this in a trade. I really love this color. This is a fuchsia in the packaging. I love that color. I think it's so pretty. It's actually, could be in the raspberry battle, couldn't it? But it's just like this berry fuchsia that's really, really nice. I'm interested to see how this one compares to this. This is the MaxFactor Lip Affinity Color and Gloss. So this is one I got here. This is in Glowing Sepia. And what's interesting about this one is that I actually paired it with a nude, because I know I like nudes in general as liquid lipsticks. Again, I'm just not certain if this color is going to look great on me. It does have a gloss on the other side, which is really gold and shimmery. So I'm interested to see how that works out on my skin tone. Some golds look great. Some golds look horrible. And the last matchup for my liquid lipsticks, and that would be match number 4, is going to be the battle of the reds. These are 2 very, very similar colors. This is the Hardcandy Velvet Mousse Matte Lip Color, and this is in the red shade. It's just in the red shade. You guys know and have seen this. I'm not in love with the bottle on this one, but the wand is really nice, I find. And it is your true blue red. It comes off a little streaky, but I think on the lips it actually turns out to be okay. It's not going to be your full opacity, but it's nice, you know, one of those. And this one is the Revlon Ultra Matte Lip Color, and this is in the shade Passion. This was one of my favorites. So you can see they're very similar blue-based reds. You just get more opacity from the HD, the Revlon HD. Yeah, and this one still smells fine too. I know I bought these because I love them. Everyone was raving about them. But then I just never got around to use it. So this is the battle of the liquid lipsticks. The first battles. The war has been raged. This is so ridiculous. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that is my first quadrant. All right, in the second quadrant, we have lip glosses. What? I know. So let's talk lip glosses. I try to put them kind of in color battles because I just really, you know, I thought it would be easier for me to decide that way. But let me know what you think, if maybe I should like switch around the categories. It's kind of debating doing like a round robin situation, but basketball doesn't do a round robin situation. It's like you're the winner, even if you won by like half a point or a point, you win. So let's get to glosses. The first one is this Flower Beauty Shine On Lip Gloss in the shade Plum Pansy. And I remember liking this gloss. I don't remember, again, too much about it, but it's mauve, which is always a good color for me. It still smells okay. So I did smell all of these products because I know that these are some of the older products in my collection, which is why you have me continuing to smell them. But know that if any of them have gone bad, they'd immediately be out of the competition for breaking the rules of going bad. This is the This is the E.L.F. Extra Gloss Lip Gloss in Micheal. This was such a highly raved about shade. I think this is, I don't know if this is still an E.L.F. line, but this, I think it was seriously $1. I liked it because it was high pigmentation. So this is Micheal right here. You can see the two colors are really close. They both have high shine, so we'll see what ends up happening, which one I like better there. You know I had to put in some red gloss, so let's start with the Ulta Super Shiny Lip Gloss in the shade Sassy. And I think I bought this before I worked at Ulta. So yeah, I think this actually might have been a free gift or something at one point. You're gonna be like, Julie, that doesn't look red. It is, it's kind of red. It's more reddish tone than the other three, but you can probably barely tell from those swatches. I promise, I swear. I'm a little nervous. This is starting to separate slightly in the tube. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it is starting to separate slightly. So this is something I need to keep my eye out on. And it's going to be battling the L'Oreal Coral Encore 202. This is not super red, but this is one I don't remember how I feel about it. I think I used one of these up and loved it. But I don't know if it was this color. I had a coral phase in my life. That one right there. I just don't know if I'm in a coral phase in my life currently. But I remember liking this formula. I don't know, that one smells slightly off now. I like this one because there's a little gold shimmer in it. I'll have to test it and see. It smells a little like turpentine, but it could just be the floral. It's so hard to tell with L'Oreal, right? Okay. I put very few high-end products in here because I really wanted to look at my drugstore collection because I'm better at using up my high-end because I know I spent money on it. But this one I got into a swap and I'm interested to try it. I haven't really tried it all that much. This is a Stila lip gloss in the shade Citrine. And what's interesting about this one, I don't really wear clear glosses, but I thought this might tell me if I'd be interested in wearing clear glosses. This has just a gold shimmer in it. And it's interesting to me to see if I'd even use a product like this or want a product like this or if I should just pass it on. I'm going to try testing it over a few lipsticks. We shall see what goes there. I don't know. I'm a little weary on that one, to be honest with you, but I need to know if it's worth keeping my collection or not. All right, the second half of Battle 3 in the lip gloss battles of battles. We've got the Victoria's Secret Bare Lip Gloss. It's this one. It's called Color Gloss. And it is just a really pretty nude. I got this for Christmas 2 years ago. So not this Christmas, a year ago, so like 13 months ago. And I've used it a couple times and I loved it. And I noticed that it's been separating a little bit in my drawer. So I do keep my glosses laying down and I don't think that that helps the separation. So I want to give this one a go. So this is partnered with Citrine for battle number 3. Battle number 4 and the last one of glosses. This is the Hardcandy Fierce Effects Daring Lip Gloss. This is another one that I feel like is separating a little bit. You can kind of see this is a different color than down here. So I'm interested to see like what happens when I try and use this one. I'm gonna try and swirl it up a little bit. I've been doing this every day or so for the last week. It's gonna be hard to tell. This is a highly pigmented gloss. I like that it has a brush on the end, and that's the shade right there. It's a nude, and the Fierce Effects is supposed to have this foil, but we shall see how that turns out. I've never liked the smell of this Hardcandy gloss. It smells very, very sweet and very, very sugary. It's like bad gummy bears. But it's always smelled like that, so I know it's nothing new. And then it's gonna go up against the ColourPop Hello Kitty Ultra Satin Lip. I know this isn't technically a gloss, but I wanted to put this in here. This is another one I got from my swap, so I want to see if it's worth my time. And this is in the shade Lock Diary. And it is that pink right there. And it is a satin lip, so it has like a little shine to it, even though it's not really. It's really a liquid lipstick. But those are going to be the 8 battles for the lip gloss category. I'm going to have too much fun with this project. I'm sorry. It's just going to be what it is, okay? Okay. Category number 3, our third quadrant, we have chubby lip products. And I think this is going to be my hardest category because I love chubby lipsticks. So, in corner number 1, we have 2 things that are both very neutral. The first one is the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick in the shade 110 Almond Nude. I bought this because Emily Noel, who makes me buy a lot of things, raved about it. She raved about it. She said this is sweatpants for your face. And I am down for sweatpants for my face. And so I've never really tried it though. I bought it and like never really tried it. So I want to see if this color works for me. And it's going up against the Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Color in the shade Hickory Smoked. This is another thing I got from my trade. I have another one of these in a purple and I really like it. So it's that right there. You can see it definitely is matte, the Wet n Wild one. It really is matte and it's a little bit higher pigmented. So I'm interested to see how the two compare to each other. I want to know if the Wet n Wild is drying at all because that will be a deal breaker for me. In battle number 2 of the chubby lipsticks, I have the Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm, and this is in the shade 205 Elusive. Remember when these were like all the thing? Okay, so I chose this one because it's almost a baby pink. I want to know if this is too much of a baby pink for me or if I can pull it off. That's my big question with this one. So we'll see how that goes. And so I'm putting it up against kind of another raspberry. This is the Ulta Lipcrayon Love Story. They don't even make this anymore. I don't think they made this for years, but this was one of the best sellers when we had it. And that's it right there. What's interesting about this one, it has a slight metallic shift to it. So when you put it on your lips, it can kind of make your lips look more groovy, more textured than you want it to be groovy. Groovy. So we shall see if I like that, if I don't like that. We'll see what happens there. I'm interested to try both those out. It's been a really long time since I've tried those two. Then let's do something brand new. So in battle number 3 of the chubby lipsticks, I have the NYX Chunky Dunk Hydrating Lippy in the shade 01. Oh, Watermelon Cooler. That took way too long to take off that plastic, but let's swatch it. It is almost colorless. That was a long time to wait for that. It's just like slightly pink. Has no real scent to it, so we shall see what I think about that one. I have no thoughts. Then I've got the Sally Hansen Color Fast Tint and Moisture Balm, and this is the shade 10 in the pink. And what's interesting about this one is it's that one right there. It really is a very, very mild tinted lip balm, and it's much pinker than it's going up against. That's interesting. Does that look bad? It's probably okay. It doesn't smell bad. It just doesn't smell bad. I go by scent. Alright, so that's what it looks like. And in the final battle, I included something that wasn't a chubby lipstick. I didn't know where else to put it, but I haven't tried it yet, so I want to. This is the Physicians Formula Lip Oil, the Argan Wear one. This is the pink one, and I just want to test this because I haven't done it yet. So that'd be the first time I'm like truly swatching it. I like smelled it to make sure it was good. It smells like argan oil. It's right there. It's pretty clear actually. I don't know if the pink makes any difference with it. It doesn't look like it does. But I'll be interested to see how this compares to my other oils that I have in my collection. I'm also slightly weary because argan oil makes my face break out, so I'm really nervous about putting this on my lips. So I decided to just like do it. Just do it and it'll be okay, but I gotta just do it. So that's where I'm there. And it's going up against this MAC Kittenish. This is the Patent Polished Lip Crayon in the shade Kittenish. Sorry I said that out of order. But I got this as a free birthday gift from MAC when they used to have, you know, like that MAC program, but you could get a free birthday gift no matter how much you spent there. They got rid of that because that was actually a very nice perk, but I got the first birthday gift. I think I like this. I remember liking it right after I got it for my birthday. I think I used it like 3 or 4 times, but I just don't remember well enough. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this guy. I'm excited for my lippy pencil one. I mean, clearly, I love chubby lipsticks. Fourth and final category is lipsticks. You've been waiting for it. Here it is. Let's do it. For battle number 1, we're going with the E.L.F. Moisture Lipstick, and this is in the shade Ravishing Rose. You'll notice a lot of my lipsticks are going to be the same type of tone. When it came to lipstick, I was really debating if I wanted to do different shades or all the same type of shade, but I figured this should really be a battle of formula when it comes to lipsticks. So that's Ravishing Rose, and it's going up against the NYC's Talia Lip Smacking Fun Colors. It's a number 529. And it's just a little bit cooler of a tone. So these two will be the first battle. Doesn't smell like anything. It's good. Don't want it to smell like anything. This one is the L'Oreal Paris Tender Berry. This is the L'Oreal Infallible lipstick. And I think this is their long wear one. It's so creamy on the hand, so I want to test that out. We shall see what goes there. Doesn't smell like anything. If I compare them to the other three, this one has a smidge more peach into it, but almost negligible in terms of color. I have that one up against the Milani lipstick, and this is in the shade Plum Rose. I lusted after this lipstick for so long. I couldn't find Milani when I lived in upstate New York. So when I moved to Tacoma, I would bought so many of these shades. But you can see I've got 4 pretty much the same shades, so I need to figure out which one I like best. This one also has a very strong scent. It's like fake watermelon. So it's important to note that Milani has scents in it, and I'll be interested to see what I think about that shade. The shade's a little bit bolder than the rest of them. Now I'm going to the 2 lipsticks I bought here in Germany. I wanted to battle against each other because I figured through my German lipstick battle. So this is number 3 in lipstick form, and this is 06 Terra, and it's by Terra. This is a natural cosmetics brand that they sell here in Europe. And this is probably the most different shade that I have for this whole category, but you can see it's a lot more neutral than the other ones, and I'm interested to see what I think about that. It's a cool tone neutral, and I want to know if I'm going to love it or if I'm going to hate it, and because this is a more natural brand, I need to make the decision faster. I also have Ardale Young. This is a brand that's sold at Müller, I think, and this is in the shade Matteness. So we're going back to that rose style, but this is a matte formula, and when I swatch it, I don't know if I'm in love with it. I remember being in love with it when I bought it, but now it almost seems, I don't know, something. I also don't know if the scent is off on this one because I don't remember what these smelled like initially, but I don't know if I'm in love with that one. So I need to test this out and see what I think, especially here and now, because I only had that for well, it could have been 3 years. I feel like it was 2 years though. And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, of my 32 lip products that I am testing, the final battle of the lipsticks. This is battle number 4 of the lipsticks. I've got a number 7 lipstick, and this is in the shade Soft Earth 700. I bought this when I traveled to Europe right before my wedding. I went with my sister to Hungary and to Prague, and we stopped in London, and I bought this at a Boots because she has a college girlfriend that lives there, and that is the shade that I picked up in Soft Earth. This is a neutral coral. Again, I just don't know if I'm in love with corals. I have all these coral lipsticks, and I just don't know if I love them. It's actually almost terracotta, to be honest with you. It's like between coral and terracotta. Is that a thing? Yeah, I don't know. And then it's going up against the Revlon, the ultimate lipstick at the drugstore. I feel like this is one of the best formulas at the drugstore. And this is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick. I got the shade 460 Blushing Mauve, and the reason I chose this is because this is pearlized. And I am interested to see if I like a pearlized formula. I know I already like the regular formula. You can't really see it actually, but it does have light reflecting bits in it. I'm sorry, my camera's so bad, but you can kind of see what's going on. These will be the 8 lipsticks I test in this quadrant. I'll be back at some point. Once I've tested all of these, you'll see my 16. What do they call it in basketball? What do they call it? Oh, the Sweet 16. Yes. Okay. So we're going to be back with the Sweet 16. I'm going to pick 16 of my favorite products. So 4 from each category. I'll be back to show you why they won, which ones won, and how we're going to move forward. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for brainstorming with me. I'm so excited to get involved with this project and start testing all these lip products. Just have a really, really good time trying things I haven't tested in years. So many of these items I haven't even touched in years. So I'm excited to get them out and see what I think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy panning. Bye.